All right, guys. Everybody comfortable? Have a cigarette, have a drink?
No.
Nice thing about doing training on Zoom is you can go and have a brandy and Coke while I'm not watching and I won't even know. It's awesome. Okay, let me just share my screen again. Okay, before we start, are there any questions from anybody? Who of you in this group? I see we started with 24, now we're down to 19. Judy. Give me 1 second. Jy het 'n e-mail gekry van Judy Hartenout. Dis kom se klien. Dis die een wat vir Sanlam neerpad vir Liberty werk. Ek sê nie, sy kry nie op Facebook nie, sy bankstel gestuur. Okay. Let me just go down my list. Is there anybody who's got questions for me before we carry on?
Quick question from my side.
Yeah,
Do you guys have an office in Global?
Still do. One of the ladies who owns it is currently here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of the independent distributors, Silver Linings Investment. They are a company of their own, but they are a licensed distributor of Stock Market College. So they are independent, but they sign up people in order to get training at our college. So all of the Western Cape branches, their clients come to our college.
Okay.
Yeah. So a small fee out of everybody that we sign up comes to us, and then we do the training because we've got the 2 stockbrokers here. They don't have the training facilities. They're just sales offices.
Yeah, they were based behind the vet on the corner.
I have no idea where they are. I've never been to that office.
Okay.
Yeah, I just know I've got this one and I've got one in Botswana. Just these 2. Yeah, they're all sales. All of our just the question that was asked is there's a branch in Bloberg called Silver Line Investing. He was asking me if it was one of ours. It is. They are a licensed distributor of Stock Market College, but they are Silver Line Investment is a company of their own. But they do sign up some of their own clients, and they do sign up some of Stock Market. They all use Quick Trade as a stockbroker. So we've got a lot of companies out there that use Quick Trade as a stockbroker, not necessarily only our branches that we have. So, for instance, JP Markets. I don't know if you guys know JP Markets. They at a stage they used us also as their stockbroker, but then they moved to another broker. They are currently not doing so well at the moment. Then there is. There's 2 other companies that also does sales in the investment in Johannesburg. One is a company called Investors Choice, and the other one is Shaw Academy. I'm not exactly sure. That also uses Quick Trade as a stockbroker. And then all One Life Insurances, obviously the investors and their life policies and annuities and everything is also going through Quick Trade. So it's not necessarily that only Stock Market College's clients can go through Quick Trade. Quick Trade is an independent stockbroker, but it's still owned by the same guy that owns Stock Market College. Yeah, that's why I say you can become a Stock Market College and Quick Trade client, or you can just become a Quick Trade client. Okay. All right. So I have absolutely no questions. What I wanted to say quickly is, we're going to do this training again. We're going to recap on this, and we're going to do some extra training tomorrow from 10. From 10 o'clock. Now you'll see, you guys will definitely see, we're back to 21. You guys will definitely see that there are some people that will fall away tomorrow. What I do is, I've got an independent recruitment company that recruits people for me, and especially before the lockdown, let's say last year, even still, we were a company that were looking for people with great CVs and, degrees and shit, and whether it's finance or whatever the case was. And then we eventually, when we started the affiliate program, which I will show to you guys a little bit later. Yes, I'm unmuted. We started the affiliate program, and then the affiliate program showed us that there is a lower scale of income class people that can bring us a lot of business, and then we started remunerating these people for that business. So now, and when I say lower class, I'm talking about the average salary scale. A lot of people think that when you want to work in the finance industry, you need to have some form of a degree or some form of a financial background. But what the aim is for this training that we are doing here is that everybody out there can become a potential consultant, or can become a consultant or a potential affiliate. And then we narrowed it down to people who are willing to work and people who wants to make money. Because to be honest with you guys, I've had this branch for 6 years now. And since in the last 6 years, I've had people that worked for me with fucking degrees. I didn't go to university, so I can't even pronounce half of the degrees that they have. But they have degrees in this and degrees in that and bachelors in this and whatever the case may be, and then they can't do one fucking sale. And then I've got 3 current employees that have been working for me. The one has been working for me for 4 years. The one is just over 2 years, and the other one started in January or in December. And all 3 of those consultants do an average of 10 sales a week. And they don't have high school diploma. They didn't finish high school, those 3. So the hunger for money and the actual knowledge that people have in today's day and age, a degree is not going to bring you, not going to get you anywhere. Yeah, in some places, if you want to become a lawyer, obviously you have to study, and if you want to become a doctor, you have to study. But when it comes to the sales industry, those things aren't going to help you shit.
So on your slides, you have Wall Street.
Yeah.
Some in the spin.
Yes. Wolf of Wall Street. That
is a classic example of how you can hunger for money.
Yeah. It's hunger for money. If anybody, if the people on this group in this training sessions are hungry for money, then you will make a success of it. I have a lot of people that want to become a part of the Stock Market College group, and then they sell like it's fucking going out of fashion in the first week, and then they make like 20 grand in the first week, and then they go like, I've got enough now for how long ever. I can then sit back, and then that 20 grand becomes finished, and then 2 weeks later they skrik wakker, and then they want to make another. If you just
instead of keeping them
yeah. Yes, I've got there's 4 consultants who's currently earning. No, I'm lying. In the lockdown, there was a couple that was earning over 100K, but there's 4 specific consultants. They actually came from, when I opened this branch in Cape Town, one came from Northwest, the one came from Pretoria in Littleton, I think he stayed, and 2 of them came from Durban. They all wanted to move to the Cape Town branch because they knew that there was going to be new opportunity here. We were the first Cape Town branch that opened here 8 years ago. And all of those consultants have never earned nothing less than 80 to 90,000 rand a month. And yeah, those, if you want to, you can. And with the affiliate program, I'm going to show you guys later, you can earn money, extra money, for doing absolutely fucking nothing. I'll show that to you guys later. All right. So let's get back to the class. I'm getting carried away because I love to talk. What did I say earlier? People love to talk about themselves. I think I'm one of those people. All right. So the presentation is building a rapport. You're going to ask the questions. Those 4 questions that I'm talking about is the 4 questions that's going to lead the rest of your presentation. It's going to lead you to know where your client comes from. What is his financial status? Why does he want to trade? Does he have that oomph to make extra money? Because everybody, the one question that you will ask everybody, and everybody will have exactly the same answer, is do you want to make extra money? And everybody, fucking everyone, the person that says no, he's sloughing something, I don't know. So everybody that you ask, do you want to make money, extra money, they are going to tell you yes, but not everybody is willing to put in the effort to make that extra money. So what I usually ask, one of my 4 questions is, do you want to make extra money? And then everybody will say yes. And then I will ask them, okay, but what are you currently doing about that? Yeah, the economy. Economy. That's the favorite. The economy. Fuck the economy. That is South Africa's economy.
Yeah.
If you want to make money, you will make money, whether it's South African or overseas or whatever the case may be. And then it comes down to, yeah, but how? How? Okay, let me show you. Come with the knowledge. Now we're going to show the people how to make money. One of the biggest concerns in the beginning from some of my consultants was, what's going to happen to the stock market with everything being to the lowest point ever, and the economy being in its moor, and whatever the case may be. And a lot of the consultants don't understand the financial aspect of the South African economy. When they say the economy is down, it means that the management of our country is going down. A lot of the other countries who experienced exactly the same as us during the corona were affected by it in the slightest manner. Not even, I think America, they decreased in economy value, I think maybe with 1%. And we like up to fucking almost, our inflation was like 7 before, and I don't even want to know. It's like a minus something. But we decreased from normal status to junk status in the question of a week, which is totally ridiculous. And that's got nothing to do with South Africa's finances. It's just it's being depreciated. So the country is still worth a lot of money. It's just not being managed. Yeah. So you'll get companies that will go under liquidation because they were mismanaged. And some of those same companies just get a new manager, and then you'll see that they flourish again. So it's all about the management. But when people ask you, what about the economy? The whole stock market, everything out there is currently at its lowest point that we will ever see in our lifetime again, unless we get another pandemic. And a lot of those, let's take Sasol for instance. Sasol is one of the companies that went from 800 Rand a share down to 600 Rand. Middle last year, Sasol traded at 480 Rand a share. And in the second week of lockdown, Sasol went to 22 Rand, 20 Rand and 53 Rand, 22 Rand 53 cents a share. Okay. Sasol is currently back up to, I think, 91 something a share. So imagine yourself if you had to go buy 3 weeks ago Sasol shares at 20 Rand. Now they're back at 90 Rand. That's 70 Rand per share profit. That is enormous. So I was one of the lucky ones who went into the oil and Sasol in the beginning. And I will post some pictures a bit later of the kind of money that you could have made if you invested into a company like Sasol 3 weeks ago. And it's still going to carry on. The oil price as well. Oil price is the same. Oil price is now, I think, at 30, almost 31 Rand per $31 per barrel. And it has to go back up to about 60, 70. It has to. All the markets are open again now. It's carrying on, and so on and so on. I just want to open this quickly. Okay, but I'm getting carried away again with the presentation. Okay, so yeah, the oil is currently at $30.55 a barrel. And it's stuff like that that's going to make money. Okay, to get back to the presentation, just get back there. Okay, so that's the 4 questions that I was talking about. Then the overview is where you're going to explain to your client what the stock market is all about, what our company does, and so on and so on. And then we're going to do the bank example. The bank example, exactly like I showed you guys now, the 5,000 Rand. Now, the nice thing about that example is that if you get a client I'm going to show you now when we watch Hardis's presentation. The client, Hardis will also, or you as a consultant, should always ask the client, and don't be afraid to do it. How much money do you currently have in your bank account? Do you have a savings account? Do you have a check account? And if the people get like, yeah, but you know, why do you want to know? You say, I want a rough estimate. Sharing is paused. Okay, yeah, I don't know why. I want a rough estimate because obviously I want to show you what is currently happening with your money and what can happen with your money. Zoom share. All right. So that's going to be the bank example. So I will always ask the clients, you know, what bank are you banking with? Then I know what the interest rate of that bank will be. You guys as consultants just need to know what FNB, Capitec, and Standard Bank and Absa is. Nedbank, there's not a lot of people who's got Nedbank accounts, but Nedbank's always stayed 6.7. That'll always stay 6.7. And then how much do you have a check account? Do you have a savings account? Do you have a fixed deposit laying somewhere? How much is in all of those accounts? How much do you have laying around? And then put it down on the board. Write every single number down. Because when it gets to the end of the presentation and we want to explain to the client what he's going to get for this profit course that we call, I'm going to get to that later, to become a client, and he's going to say, yeah, you know what, but I don't have money. And you're like, you just told me you've got fucking money. Why wouldn't you know this? But besides that, that's just to show the client what he's currently worth and what it can be worth with that. And then the share price movement, we're going to explain the client the share price movements, which is up and down. I'm going to just explain it shortly, quickly, before we do we watch the presentation. When it comes to the stock market, everybody will always, when they watch news, for those of you who watch news, they will watch news and they will see at the end of the news, it's always got these JSE all share and then the dollar and the pound and the this and the that. And then you got green arrows and you got the red arrows. These little, just a arrow key. Green arrows mean what? It's going up. That's the obvious thing. It means it's going up. So if, for instance, they had to put Sasol the share price there, and at the end of every day, it'll have a green arrow. It says, okay, but Sasol actually closed in a positive for that specific day. When it goes up, it means that the value of the company up. So everybody that bought shares for that day at a low price and sold it at the higher price, they made money. Correct. Okay. That is what we call a long trade. A long trade is when we buy shares at the low price and we sell the shares at a higher price, meaning that you've made a profit. That is what we call a bullish long trade. Okay. What happens when you see the red arrow? So the answers that I get here in the class is it's going down. If you would have bought shares in the stock market and you ended up with a red arrow, does that mean you made money or lost money?
Lost.
Everybody in here says lost money. How many people on my Zoom presentation says lost? Give me a thumbs up. Michael, you went like this and then this. Okay, so it's a lost money. So if it goes down and you get a red arrow, we can all agree that you lost money. Thumbs up. I don't even know if half of these people are still online because I don't see any thumbs. Okay, so for everybody that gave me a thumbs up, you were wrong. If the market goes down, if you get the red arrow, that does not necessarily mean that you are losing money. If you did a long trade,
doesn't your money stay the same?
Sorry, ma'am, repeat that again.
Your money would stay the same. It would just not decrease. It would stay the same. It wouldn't increase at all.
No, that's not how the stock market works. Let me explain to you guys. So if you watch my screen, when you buy shares at a low price and you sell them at a high price, it works exactly like a retail shop. you will go and, let's say for instance, you walk into Checkers and you ask for a pen. They will give you the pen for 10 Rand. You will take this pen and you will walk to your little own sideline retail business. Someone else will come and ask you for that pen. And how much is that pen? Then you will say, I'm selling this pen for 15 Rand. Then that person gives you 15 Rand. You give them the pen, which means you made 5 Rand profit. So you bought something at a low price, you sold it at a higher price, and you made a profit. That's common sense. That's the common way of retail, how it works. But that's what we call a long trade. When we enter a short trade, now this is also a question of knowing when to do what. You can buy shares low and sell them high. But you can also sell shares so long at a high price and buy them back at a low price, meaning that you can actually make the same amount of money with less tax on a short trade. Meaning, let's say for instance, I'm going to use Michael as an example. Let's say for instance, Michael comes to me and says, Michael says to me, you know, Francois, I'm looking for a pen, but you know, this thing must write in 3 different colors and must never dry up and blah, blah, blah. And I say, okay, Michael, you know what? I can find you that pen. Please give me 20 Rand so long. So Michael gives me 20 Rand. Have I given Michael anything yet? No. Nothing. I took Michael's 20 Rand. I said, right, I will see you later. Now I go and I walk in the streets and I see somewhere along the line, I see, fuck, but here is a pen. It looks something like this. It's like a 3 triple wat, and it's got 3, you can draw 3 different colors and so on and so on. And I ask the person who is selling the pens, can I please have this pen? How much does it cost? And that person says to me, it costs 12 Rand 50. So I will then give that person the 12 Rand 50. I will take the pen, I will go back to Michael and I will give him the pen. What just happened? Your Facebook page. Okay. But wat is vir jou Facebook page? Hoe steeds die een of oor die 4 een? Nee. Okay, so I went and what did I say now? Yeah. I went and I took money from Michael, didn't give him anything. I disappeared with the money. I then bought this pen at a cheaper price from someone else. I went back and I gave him the money. So what happened? I made a profit. I made 7.50 profit. So that means that I sold something to Michael at a price that I did not yet own. Is everybody with me? Yes. I sold something to Michael for a price, but I did not yet own this object. And that is what you call a short sell. You sell shares to someone else that you do not own yet, and then you go look for them at a cheaper price somewhere else. And that is how you make profit on a short trade. That is just the more easier way of explaining it. There's obviously a lot more detail, but we're not going to go into that. So there's an upward trend, there's a downward trend, and then there's a sideways trend. The sideways trend is obviously where you don't make anything. The oil did that on Friday. On Friday, Thursday evening, it went long, it went up extremely a lot, and then it came down Friday morning, and Friday during the day, it was just hovering sideways. Just give me a second. Facebook. Is een van die 3. Okay, so yeah, that is what we call a short trade. Second. Okay, so that is the basics of how the stock market works. When a client asks you, can I lose money on the stock market? Your first and only answer will be yes. People can lose money on the stock market. People lose a fuckload of money on the stock market. But if you don't have the knowledge, then you will lose money on the stock market. Yes, people with knowledge also lose money on the stock market, but that is when greed steps in. A lot of people lose money on the stock market because they are greedy. Pace yourself. All right. Okay, so then that's the share price movement. Then we are going to discuss MT5 and the trading signals. Now, MT5 and the trading signals. MT5 is the trading platform that we use for our clients in order to trade. Sorry, I just need to do something real quick. So MT5 is MetaTrader 5 that we use for our clients to trade. And we open their live accounts. And on MetaTrader, you get trading signals. I'm going to post an example quickly on the group. I will take today's trading signals. Let me see if there are. Yes, there is. So there was Friday and today. I'll take a screenshot. Okay, so I've posted the trading signals on the group. It's just busy loading. Okay, so some of you will obviously be on your phones. I will try and just show you like this. I'm not sure if everybody's going to be able to see. So these are trading signals that you get through QuickTrade, or through MetaTrader. You get them from QuickTrade. So for those of you who can see, you'll see that at the top, on the 8th of May, it shows there QT trading signal, 8 May, EXX. Now, EXX is a company code. If you go and Google it, or check on MetaTrader, I will be able to find out what company it is. I'm not sure who that is, but that is going to be the JSE code, the CFD code. So we will say then, buy at so much and so much price. We're going to sell at this and this price, and you're going to put your stop loss at this and this price. We're going to get into details with that later. And then that is a trading signal. So that what that means is, you'll see that some of them get sent in the afternoon, some of them get sent in the morning. There's a time next to all of them. For instance, this morning at 9:30, that's when most of the trading signals come through to our clients, because the Johannesburg Stock Exchange only opens from 9 to 5. 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. It's not open on Saturdays and Sundays. So the first one this morning was OMU. OMU is exactly the one that you are thinking about. It's Old Mutual. And we said that's going to go up in a long trend this morning. So we have stockbrokers doing these pattern analysis on a daily basis. And they have obviously watched the movement of Old Mutual for a while. And then they will say, okay, today's Old Mutual, the price is going to go up in value. We want our people to quickly buy shares. So Old Mutual is currently, their share price is 13 Rand 90, 13 Rand. Let me see which one, what is Old Mutual at the moment. OMU. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see. No, I haven't shared it. Now that's the United Kingdom one. OMU Johannesburg. Okay. So we said this morning to buy shares at 13 Rand and 39 cents and to sell the shares at 16 Rand. Now, these trading signals that we give can happen over a daily period, 2 days, 3 days. It can happen over 3 weeks. The only way that you're going to know when it's going to reach its point of take profit is when you do your analysis. And the analysis obviously gets taught at our college through the classes that we provide. Okay, so this, for instance, was the trends for this, the trading signals for this morning. It was Old Mutual, SLM, I'm sure that's Sanlam, I'm not exactly sure. And then you'll see that there's at the bottom is one Forex one, which is the Australian dollar against the Swiss franc. Okay, so these our clients receive on a daily basis. Sometimes there's only 2 signals, sometimes there's only 1 signal. Last week, Thursday, I think we had something like 16 signals. It depends on a day-to-day basis on how many signals our clients get. Now, not to get too technical, but these signals are what we suggest our clients buy. So once we send out these signals, we will then say in our classes, you get the signal, you go onto your platform, and you go and buy those specific shares. Okay, we predict that they are going to do good. Now, Stock Market College has an auditor, an independent auditor, that audits our trading signals on a monthly basis. And for the past 3 years, we have had an 85% success accuracy rate when it comes to the trading signals. That means that in the last 3 years, if you had to buy all of the shares that we provided, all of the trading signals, you would have had an 85% increase in value with your whatever amount you started trading with every day. So 85% of the times you would have made money, 15% of the times you would have either lost money or you would have made no money at all. Now, when it comes to the trade itself, I want to go back to this screen here quickly. We've got something called a stop loss. Let's see if I can find it at another one. When people ask you, can you lose money? You will say yes, but this is where we help our people not to lose money. So in that SMS, you will see that we say, buy at this price, take profit at that price, and put a stop loss at that price. This is your buy-in price. On the screen, you'll see that there's 100 Rand. That's the buy-in price. We are going to say, right, 120 Rand is the take profit price. So the stop loss will then be 98. The stop loss will always be lower than the buy-in price. Now, if you put in your, let's say you open your trade, you choose, okay, I'm going to choose Sanlam today. I'm going to buy my shares at 59 Rand. I'm going to sell it at, put my take profit at 72 and put the stop loss at 54. But now we're going to work with 100, 120, and 98. So if you open your trade, you put in your trade, you start with 100. Put your take profit at 120, stop loss at 98. That is a 2 Rand difference from your top price. If you press enter, you're going to enter the trade and your trade will be executed. Now, the system is going to calculate this for you in a percentage manner. So 2%, 2 Rand of 100 Rand is 2%. Okay? So now, as your share is going to grow, your stop loss, which is called an auto-trailing stop loss, is going to always follow the trend of your share price. And it is always going to stay 2% less than the top price. Okay, so now let's say, for instance, we said buy at 100, sell at 120. But now it didn't. It didn't even go far beyond 100. Now, let's start this. Let's say we said buy at 100, and all of a sudden it just drops. We were wrong. Let's say that was part of the 15% where we were completely wrong. And the share price dropped immediately after you opened the trade. Your share price will then drop down to 98 Rand, and it will automatically close the trade, putting the difference in your account, which means at that point you have lost 2 Rand per share. Stop loss is there so that our clients don't have to lose more than they must or more than they should. Let's say, for instance, now it was part of the 85% and it went up. So your share price will grow Now it didn't even come close to 120. We only get to 115, and then it starts turning around again. If it gets to 115, the stop loss is going to be calculated. We just made an example of 113, but 2% of that, it will stay just underneath the top price. So now it gets to 115, it starts turning around. Your stop loss will then, sorry, be 2% underneath. If it then goes past that stop loss, it'll sell automatically, and the excess funds will be deposited back into your trading account immediately. Now, if we bought at 100, we went up to 115, and then it turned around and it went down to 113, and it sells. Did we make money?
Yes.
Did we lose money? Yes, we did. We made money and we lost money. We made money up until 115 Rand, where we could have exited the trade. But once it turned around and it went down to 13, you lost 2 Rand, which could have been in your account. Okay. Stop loss is there for your protection, because a lot of our clients will open the trade and they will put their phones back in their pockets or close their laptops, and then they will carry on with a normal day. So if it goes up into the take profit, it'll take the profit. And if it goes down to the stop loss, it'll just exit the trade automatically. Okay. So now what happens if it does carry on? Sometimes it'll go to up, let's say up to 115. It'll start trending downwards, but just before 113, it'll go up again. And then it won't close the trade. If it doesn't reach the stop loss, it won't close the trade. So now it goes up to 120 Rand. If you put your take profit at 120 Rand, it's going to sell at 120 Rand. It's going to close the trade, you're going to take the difference, and that's it. We have had many trades where we say take profit at 120, but then it goes up to 130, 140. That's unfortunately a loss if you exit the trade there. A lot of our clients who become more comfortable with trading by themselves without using take profits. Myself, for instance, I don't use take profits or stop losses. Then obviously they will gain that. We guarantee you from 100 till 120 that there will be money made. Or if you would lose money, that is the minimum that you will lose. Okay, everybody with me? Gooi me thumbs up on the computers. Have we got any questions at this point? Okay, all good. What I want to do now quickly, we're going to end this session with a presentation. This presentation is done by the owner himself. The presentation is 1 hour and some minutes long. I want you all to please look at this. I am going to post on the WhatsApp group. I've composed 3 Zoom meetings. There's one Afrikaans one and 2 English ones that I've done during the lockdown. And then I want you guys to go and watch that this evening. The presentations that I did is approximately half an hour to 40 minutes long. This is just so that you can see that how I did the presentations. Every single one that I did is different, even though I want to follow the same structure of the presentation, that one over there. It does change according to the client, and it does change with the questions and stuff that the client asks. Okay, so we're going to do this presentation. We're going to watch it, and then obviously there you will also see the pricing of the course. Ardis is going to explain it to you there. And then after the presentation, I'm going to take you step by step through the presentation and explain to you guys why there are certain things that we are doing. Okay. Before we start this presentation, is there any questions for me? Yonalani.
Hi, I just want to know at what stage can we actually start working on our own?
Okay, so this training is going to carry on till tomorrow. Tomorrow probably at about 2:30, and then from there on you should have enough information to carry on your own. There is obviously 1 or 2 things that we will still buff out during the rest of the week, but I will explain to you guys tomorrow how the gaining of the clients, how are we going to get clients. So for the time being, this presentation, let me clear that quickly. This presentation that I'm going to show you guys now, I want you to see the presentation to see what we do. I do not expect everybody by the end of tomorrow to do this presentation. This presentation, obviously, there's some practice involved and it needs some work. So I don't expect anybody to do this presentation already by tomorrow. If there are any volunteers, throughout the week, I'm more than happy to help. But this is purely so that you can see how our clients benefit from this. The only thing that I will be expecting of you guys is to do the is to help me with the booking of appointments, getting clients, and so on. But I'll explain that as well. We're going to work off our database and off your database. So the presentations will still be done by seniors. I will explain that tomorrow, how the payment and everything's going to work. Your commission still stays the same. It's just the affiliate that gets part of that. But you guys will be able to start working already, let's say from tomorrow afternoon. Okay, and then we do like a trial run, and basically in next week we will send everybody who then you're going to choose between the two options, and then we'll send you contracts, and we'll do the employment contracts, and if extra training and everything is needed, obviously then that will be attended to. That answers.
All right. Yes, thank you.
Okay. So I want you guys to watch this presentation. You'll see that the big ugly bald guy is our boss, Ardus van Pletsen. He talks a lot. He likes his own voice, but he's been extremely successful. The guy that he's doing a presentation for is a client who wanted to sign up with Stock Market College. He ended up opening a branch in Zambia. That is how intrigued he was. So watch the presentation, and then after the presentation, I might stop the presentation just before the end. What is it now? 1:10. Yeah, so in about, I'm going to let you guys watch just before the closing part of it. And then we can carry on tomorrow. I want to finish at 2:15 today, so we don't have to waste extra time. And learn from it. See how he does things. And then I want to ask everybody, what he does there in that presentation, that is exactly what you guys are going to be doing in front of people. Maybe not this week, maybe not next week, maybe not the week after that. But eventually when business goes back to normal, that is what you are going to do. Not only in front of people, but via Zoom as well. I had to adapt to Zoom presentations. I had to learn how to do a Zoom presentation. My best feature, my best way of doing sales was face-to-face with people. I can do deals very quickly with face-to-face. So adapting to Zoom was a little bit different, but we still made the business. So that is what you will be doing for Stock Market College for the remainder of your employment year. So if that is something that you feel that might not be your thing, please don't hesitate to tell me that on the WhatsApp group, or save my number and we can talk in private, and we can work on some other possibilities within the company. Okay, you guys must enjoy. Before I press play, any questions? Everybody good? Fantastic. I'm going to have to turn this to you.
Ready to go.
Everybody see.
So, good day. I'm sitting here today with Paul Kawimbi. Paul is our distributor in Zambia, and he was kind enough when I invited him to do this training video with me to say yes. So, welcome, Paul.
Thank you, Ardus.
Yeah, and most exciting to have you here.
I'm very excited as well.
Good.
Very excited.
So the reason for us being here today is I'm going to do what we call a product sales presentation. I'm going to show how we sell the course, and Paul is going to be my client so that we can do a proper role play with two people conversing. Are we ready for it?
I'm ready.
Good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to start. So where I'm going to start with my presentation, you'll see that I'll do what I call establishing rapport with Paul. I'll get to know him as a person and who and what he is. Then after that, I will actually ask him for questions. Then I'm going to explain exactly what Stock Market College and Quick Trade does, a little summary. I'm going to explain the affiliate program as a little summary. Then I'm going to show you how your money is performing right now. I'm going to explain to you how the market operates. And I'm going to explain to you the kind of money that you potentially could make from trading. And then we'll be done. Happy with that?
I'm happy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's start. I'm now going to pretend that I've just walked into your office. You've offered me a cup of tea. We've started drinking our tea or coffee. And I'm now going to get you to know you as a person. So, Paul, I saw in my forms before we got together, you're a bishop.
Yes, I am.
You are,
I am a bishop, yes, in the African Methodist Episcopal Church.
yeah?
And I'm currently presiding over the South African constituency, about 7 provinces of South Africa.
Okay, and how many churches do you preside over?
I've got over 400 churches and I have 350 pastors under me
That's amazing.
with a population of 80,000 members.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, here's the interesting question for me always. What made you decide to become a bishop or to go into the church, so to speak?
Well, it is a calling. I call it a calling. I had a call from the Lord. I felt convicted that I should be a minister of the gospel. And that's what led me to be a bishop. First, I was a pastor.
Yeah.
I pastored for 21 years, then became a bishop. And I've been a bishop for the past 12 years.
Do you still enjoy what you do?
I enjoy it with passion.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I like it when I speak to people, and because often I ask people, "Do you enjoy what you do?" and they say no. And even if you do enjoy what you do, often there are parts or portions of what you do that people don't really like.
Right, sure.
Okay, I'm not going to talk a lot more about you as a person and finding out. I want to start with you with 4 questions.
Right.
These are 4 questions that I ask every single person I meet with. I'm going to do that on the board. More importantly is I'm going to write down the answers that you give me for various reasons. And the first reason is it'll help both you and I remember what was discussed.
Right, sure.
And the second reason is I can refer back to it. And you can refer back to it so that we know that we are on the same page.
Oh, perfect.
That I understand your interest in the stock market and what you want properly.
Good.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, so I'm going to draw a grid on the board. And let me tell you what the 4 questions are. The first question.
Okay, sorry guys. Someone asked me. I went out quickly. I can't see the video. Let me reshare.
And the
I saw the message now.
Okay, can everybody see the YouTube?
I can refer back to it. And you can refer back to it so that we
Aye.
know that we are on the same page.
Oh, perfect.
That I understand your interest in the stock market and what you want properly. You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, so I'm going to draw a grid on the board. And let me tell you what the 4 questions are. The first question I'm going to ask you is, have you ever traded? Right, so that'll be question number 1. Then I'm going to actually ask you how much money you want to make every single month from trading. That's going to be question number 3. Then question number 2. Question number 3, I'm going to ask you what you want to spend this money on. Because if you want to make some money, there must be reasons for it. And last but not the least is I want to ask you, what are you doing with your money now? Now, the important thing about question number 4 is I need those answers so that I can show you how your money is performing and how does it compare with what trading can do for you. Happy with that?
I'm happy.
Okay, so let's start with question number 1. Have you ever traded the financial markets before?
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
Okay, that's quite cool. I expected that answer. 95% of people that I speak to will say no. What has kept you away?
Well, what happened was that I tried to, and someone called me from England.
Yeah.
And I had interest to trade, and he told me to put in $150. After putting the money in, he said he was going to send me the details of the account of trading. He called me, and then he said, well, he cannot help me because I used the Bank of America. The Bank of America does not allow offshore trading. So I was very disappointed. And 150 never came back to me.
So you were scammed in some way.
I was scammed, yes.
Okay. But you are really keen to start trading yourself.
Very much keen.
If I ask you then if you're keen to trade, what has been your stumbling block? The one you've already now highlighted, you couldn't find the right people to do business. I'm going to change that for you. What else have kept you away from trading?
Well, the other thing is I wanted to learn on how to trade. And I think that has been also another thing. And I just didn't find a good trading company which was very feasible. I can go in and talk to the people.
Okay, so what you are saying to me, your challenge at this point in time is you feel that you have a lack of knowledge.
Yes.
Now here's the important question. Is this your stumbling block? Is that what's keeping you away from trading?
More so, yes.
So until you don't learn more, you're not going to go this route.
I have to learn, but I can also, if I'm given basic knowledge, I can get into the trade.
Okay. All right. Let's go to question number 2. How much money do you want to make per month at trading the financial markets? Now, before you give me an amount, I always ask this question because people get into the market because they want to make money. They want to make money because they have things that they want to spend it on. So what is the kind of money that you want to make every single month from trading the financial markets?
Well, I want to make something like $150,000 dollars. I mean, look, rands. I use rands because I'm using rands. 150,000 rands.
Is that per month?
Per month, yes.
That's a nice figure. So is it correct for me to say that what motivates you here is you want to make money?
Yes. Extra income.
Extra income. Can I write extra income here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that ties up with question number 3. You want to make extra income because you obviously have some expenses that you want to cover.
Sure.
So tell me, what are you going to do with 150,000 Rand a month? What are you going to spend that money on?
Well, I want to spend money in the real estate.
So you want to buy property? Is that it? Yeah, I'm going to put there buy property. Yeah.
Spend money on holidays.
Okay. Yeah.
And also spend money on the for retirement.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Well, also for my grandchildren.
Grandchildren.
Yeah.
All right. Let me put it there. So can I summarize it here? Is it true if I could say here, like everyone else, you have dreams and goals? Would that be true?
Certainly so, yes.
So of these dreams and goals that we've listed here, buy property, go on holidays, retirement, spend money on your grandchildren, which of those would be the most important to you?
The first one and the second one. The first one is a priority.
So you want to buy your own property?
Yeah, so that then I can raise money and invest that money.
Okay. These dreams and goals, they're important to you?
Very much so, yes.
All right. Let's go to question number 4, and that's what do you do with your money now? Now, to make it easy, I'm just simply going to go through a checklist of what I know people do, and you can tell me if you're doing that or not. Right, so the first question I have is, do you have a bank account?
Yes, I do have bank accounts.
Okay, bank accounts, more than one.
More than one, yes.
All right, so let's talk about South Africa. You obviously have bank accounts in South Africa.
Yes.
Which bank are you with?
Finance Bank.
Finance Bank.
FNB.
FNB.
FNB, yes.
Okay, I'm going to put FNB. Any other banks in South Africa or only FNB?
I only have got FNB.
Right? Where else do you have bank accounts?
I have bank accounts in America, in the USA,
In the USA? And
and Zambia.
Zambia? Anywhere else?
No.
Let's talk about South Africa first. You have a check account?
Yes.
Okay. What do you have in your check account right now?
In the check account right now, I have got over 100,000.
Okay. Do you have a savings account with FNB?
I have a savings account.
Do you use it to save?
Yes.
Okay. And what are you sitting with in your savings account?
I'm sitting with that one. I'm sitting with 25,000.
Okay. So you've got more money in your check account than in your savings.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else about your South African bank account with First National Bank that I need to know about?
No, nothing.
No money on call, anything like that? Your USA bank account, do you really use it actively?
Yes.
So you've got a check account,
Yes.
savings account there?
I have a savings account.
Combined, what kind of money are you sitting with in your accounts?
I'm sitting with, in those accounts in the US, I'm sitting with $25,000.
Okay. In Zambia,
Zambia, yes.
also check account, savings account.
Yeah, check account.
Yeah,
I've got 40,000.
Kwacha, eh?
Kwacha.
In savings,
Savings, I've got 300,000.
okay. Anything else that I need to know there?
I've got an offshore savings.
Yeah,
That is in that account. I'm sitting at $150,000.
USD,
Yes.
150,000 K.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm asking you these questions because I'm going to use some of this in a practical exercise later. One question that I didn't ask you, do you use a credit card with any of these banks?
No, I don't use a credit card.
Just a debit card?
I just have a debit card. Yes.
Okay. Let me summarize what we've discussed. And then if you're unclear about anything, please ask me. We've discussed that you feel right now you need more knowledge.
Yes.
I know that you want to make 150,000 rands a month from the market because you're looking for extra income.
Yes.
I understand clearly that you have some dreams and goals that are important to you. The most important thing is you want to buy your own property.
Yes.
And that's what you need cash for. And then last but not the least, we've spoken about what you do with your money and where you have money available.
Right.
Happy?
I'm happy. Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to do now, Paul, is I like to explain to all my clients. I'm going to explain to you exactly what Stock Market College and Quick Trade does. And I'm going to explain a little bit about the basics of our affiliate program before I'm going to show you how your money is doing right now. Is that okay?
That's okay. Thank you.
All right. So let's go and talk about what do we do as a business. I'm going to take this page here and I'm going to split it up in a half. And then I'm going to split it half again so that I can put a heading here. I'm going to explain here what Stock Market College does. And here I'm going to explain exactly what Quick Trade does. And then I'm going to talk about our affiliate program over here. And once again, I'm going to actually explain to you at Stock Market College, how does the affiliate program works and what's in it for you? And also at Quick Trade, how does the affiliate program work? With me so far?
Right. I'm with you.
Okay, so let's start with Stock Market College. Our job here is for someone to come to you because you want to learn to trade. With me?
Right.
What am I going to do on the course that we offer here? I'm going to take you from the very, very basics. Stock Market College is going to train you step by step. And our job is to try and turn you into a trader where you can make the kind of money that you want on a monthly basis from the financial markets.
Right. That sounds good.
Yes, this is a high-level overview. What I want you to particularly notice, I'm not going to explain much more about Stock Market College right now.
Right.
I'm giving you a high-level overview of what we do at SMC. What are we going to do at Quick Trade? I'm going to do the same with the affiliate program. Once I've enrolled you, Then I'm going to actually explain more information about the course, more information about trading, more information about all these kind of things.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Otherwise, if you're not already a client of mine, I mean, I'm wasting your and my time telling you about things that are irrelevant if you're not going to become my client.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it, yes.
All right. So let me tell you what are we going to focus on with Quick Trade. We're going to focus on making sure that you can start trading today.
The video.
That's what we focus on there. People like you that come to us, you want to start trading as quickly as possible.
Is it possible that I can start trading today?
Yes, it is. If you register with me today in the course, we will sign you up on an online enrollment form. We will then make sure that you make the investment in yourself in the course. We then give you access to the learning management system on the course side. We will open your trading account today. You will deposit money. We will give you a trading signal, introduce you to your trading mentor. And yes, before you leave here today, you'll be able to do your first trade, or 2 or 3. Good. Does that make you excited?
It is. It's making me excited. Yes.
Wonderful. So what are we going to do before you leave here today? On the Start Trading today, we're going to make sure that we open a trading account for you. Okay? We're going to make sure that you know how you get trading signals from us. We're going to make sure that you meet your trading mentor, who's going to help you to trade. And we're going to make sure that you fund your account with us and that you start with your first trade.
It's quite interesting.
Clear on that?
I'm very clear.
Okay. Let me now briefly speak about the affiliate program. So what do we do in the affiliate program with Stock Market College? You refer clients to us. We are going to pay you money. It's that simple. Once I've enrolled you, after you've actually funded your account and done your first trade, you're going to sit with me. I'm going to show you how you get an affiliate link. You can show this link or send this link to people. You don't have to do anything. We will contact the people. We'll follow up. We will present. We will sell. And we're going to pay you commission.
Just by referring a person?
Correct.
Okay.
Obviously, they have to sign up for us to pay you commission. The only things that I want to tell you now, high level, is you will get this commission every single week. We pay this commission to you every single Friday, and we pay this commission into your Quick Trade affiliate account. Okay. It's like a trading account, but it's an account where you just receive commission. Okay. From that account, you can transfer money to your real trading account and trade with the money, or if you prefer, you can take that money, withdraw it, and spend it on whatever you like. Now, the Quick Trade side is even more exciting. What we do here is we will give you a commission, a percentage of the brokerage that the clients generate when they trade if you referred them to us.
Which clients you refer to? The ones I refer to you?
Yes. So I sign you up today. Right. I show you the affiliate program and how to send your link. Any of those people that open a trading account with us, when they deposit money and they start buying and selling, they will trade. Every single time that they trade, they will create the brokerage. In real time, we're going to pay this commission to your affiliate account.
Oh, good.
So this brings you passive income.
You mean, say, if I refer 50 people, say,
yes,
and all of them start trading?
Every single time that they trade, if they trade once a day, if that one person trades once a day, you'll get commission. If they do 17 trades for the day, you'll get commission 17 times. If you refer 50 people, you'll get commission on every single person as and when they trade.
Oh,
you like it?
I like it. That's it. Okay. That's more exciting.
Now, I know you have lots of other questions here. I don't want to spend too much time on this because we can get carried away. Once you're my client, then I'm going to explain to you exactly what are we going to get you to do with the course, how your trading account works, how we're going to do this part, how you're going to receive this money, where and how, and what you can do with it. Are you happy with this page?
I am. Thank you.
Okay. Now, I'm going to go to the next page. Any questions so far? Were you clear?
I'm clear on that.
Okay. I'm going to go to my next page. And I now want to talk to you about what you do with your money right now. And I just want to do a simple, interesting exercise. I can refer back to the notes here, and you explain to me that in your check account in South Africa, you're sitting with 100,000 rand. Is that correct? I also made a note that you've got a savings account in South Africa, and in that account, you've got 25,000. Right. If I briefly look at it, this 25,000 rand in your savings account in South Africa is the account with the least money that you have. Because in the USA, you have a lot more money than that. In Zambia, you have a lot more money. In your offshore money account, I want to be conservative and show you with the smallest amount that you have to get. Now, this 25,000 rand that you have in your South Africa.
Sorry, lyk my het gehaak. Het 'n gehaak daar by julle?
Ja.
Hoe ver al? Nou onlangs.
Ja. Dis 'n tweede vraag, né?
By die quick trade.
At the beginning of this, the beginning of the second page, when you start like on the second page.
Okay, so SMC.
Yeah, there.
You need something. I'll sit outside.
It's about there.
Saying you're good.
Ek gaan nou
Is for someone to come to you because you want to learn to trade.
But there.
You're watching a video.
What am I going to do on the course that we offer here?
Okay, can everybody see again? Thumbs up.
I'm going to take you from the very, very basics. Stock Market College is going to train you step by step. And our job is to try and turn you into a trader where you can make the kind of money that you want on a monthly basis from the financial markets. Right. That sounds good. Yes. This is a high-level overview. What I want you to particularly notice, I'm not going to explain much more about Stock Market College right now. Right. I'm giving you a high-level overview of what we do at SMC. What are we going to do at Quick Trade? I'm going to do the same with the affiliate program. Once I've enrolled you, then I'm going to actually explain more information about the course, more information about trading, more information about all these kind of things. Right. Does that make sense? It does. Otherwise, if you're not already a client of mine, I mean, I'm wasting your and my time telling you about things that are irrelevant if you're not going to become my client. Oh, good. Okay. Got it. Got it, yes. All right. So let me tell you what are we going to focus on with Quick Trade. We're going to focus on making sure that you can start trading today. That's what we focus on there. People like you that come to us, you want to start trading as quickly as possible. Is it possible that I can start trading today? Yes, it is. If you register with me today in the course, we will sign you up on an online enrollment form. We will then make sure that you make the investment in yourself in the course. We then give you access to the learning management system on the course side. We will open your trading account today. You will deposit money. We will give you a trading signal, introduce you to your trading mentor. And yes, before you leave here today, you'll be able to do your first trade, or 2 or 3. Oh, good. Does that make you excited? It is. It is making me excited. Yes. Wonderful. So what are we going to do before you leave here today? On the Start Trading today, we're going to make sure that we open a trading account for you. Okay? We're going to make sure that you know how you get trading signals from us. We're going to make sure that you meet your trading mentor, who's going to help you to trade. And we're going to make sure that you fund your account with us and that you start with your first trade. It's quite interesting. Clear on that? I'm very clear. Okay. Let me now briefly speak about the affiliate program. So what do we do in the affiliate program with Stock Market College? You refer clients to us. We are going to pay you money. It's that simple. Once I've enrolled you, after you've actually funded your account and done your first trade, you're going to sit with me. I'm going to show you how you get an affiliate link. You can show this link or send this link to people. You don't have to do anything. We will contact the people, we'll follow up, we will present, we will sell, and we're going to pay you commission.
Just by referring a person.
Correct. Okay. Obviously, they have to sign up for us to pay you commission. The only things that I want to tell you now, high level, is you will get this commission every single week. We pay this commission to you every single Friday, and we pay this commission into your Quick Trade affiliate account. It's like a trading account, but it's an account where you just receive commission. From that account, you can transfer money to your real trading account and trade with the money, or if you prefer, you can take that money, withdraw it, and spend it on whatever you like. Now, the Quick Trade side is even more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What we do here is we will give you a commission, a percentage of the brokerage that the clients generate when they trade if you referred them to us.
Which clients you refer to? The ones I refer to you?
Yes. So I sign you up today.
Right.
I show you the affiliate program and how to send your link.
Mm-hmm.
Any of those people that open a trading account with us, when they deposit money and they start buying and selling, they will trade. Every single time that they trade, they will create a brokerage. In real time, we're going to pay this commission to your affiliate account.
Oh, good.
So this brings you passive income.
You mean, say if I refer 50 people, say,
Yes.
and all of them start trading.
Every single time that they trade, if they trade once a day, if that one person trades once a day, you'll get commission. If they do 17 trades for the day, you'll get commission 17 times. If you refer 50 people, you'll get commission on every single person as and when they trade.
Oh,
You like it?
I like it. That's it.
Okay.
You know, that's more exciting.
Now, I know you have lots of other questions here. I don't want to spend too much time on this because we can get carried away. Once you're my client, then I'm going to explain to you exactly what are we going to get you to do with the course, how your trading account works, how we're going to do this part, how you're going to receive this money, where and how, and what you can do with it. Are you happy with this page?
I am. Thank you.
Okay. Now, I'm going to go to the next page. Any questions so far? Were you clear?
I'm clear on that.
I'm going to go to my next page, and I now want to talk to you about what you do with your money right now. And I just want to do a simple, interesting exercise. I can refer back to the notes here, and you explain to me that in your check account in South Africa, you're sitting with 100,000 rand. Is that correct?
Right.
I also made a note that you've got a savings account in South Africa, and in that account, you've got 25,000.
Right.
If I briefly look at it, this 25,000 rand in your savings account in South Africa is the account with the least money that you have. Because in the USA, you have a lot more money than that. In Zambia, you have a lot more money. In your offshore money account, I want to be conservative and show you with the smallest amount that you have together. Okay. Now, this 25,000 rand that you have in your South African savings account, what kind of percentage return is the bank giving you per annum? What interest are you earning?
I think it's about 6%.
6% per annum.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Now,
I haven't just paid much attention to it.
okay. Well, after today, I think things will change for you. Let me show you why. I'm going to say you've got 25,000 rand in a savings account. And you've just explained to me this savings account is in the Republic of South Africa, and here you are receiving, did you say 6%?
About 6%, somewhere.
Okay. Help me with your calculator. Take your cell phone. What I want you to do on the cell phone is enter an amount of 25,000 rand.
Okay, let me just, 25,000.
Yes, and I want you to add 6%.
6%.
What is the total that you have?
It is, I have added 6%, or beg your pardon, let me go back to 6%. I didn't put the percentage. Okay, plus 6%. I've got 26,500.
Okay. I'm going to ask you two simple questions here. First question is, what is the profit that you made?
I've made 1,500.
So to get that answer, it was quite simple. We took 26,500 that you now have, minus the money that you started with, 1,500 profit.
Right.
How long did it take you to make that 1,500 rand?
That check took me about a year.
1 year? 1 year is how many months?
12 months.
So let me scare you a little bit.
Exit the Zoom. There.
Clear your calculator
Save
for
your
me.
battery. You just watch there.
Put only the 1,500 rand in profit in there.
1,500 rands, yes.
And if I want to see how much I make each month, what do I need to do?
I divide it by 12,
Yes? What's the answer?
125 rands
Per month.
per month, yes.
How many days in a month?
30 days, well,
So if I want to see,
you can put it on 30 days, yeah.
if I want to see how much I'm making per day, I've got to take the 125 rand per month and divide it by
30 days.
30
by
days?
Yes.
What are you making per day?
I'm making 4 rand, 0.1.
4 rand 10 cents per day.
Yes. Wow.
Paul, how does that feel?
So out of my 25,000, I'm making 4 rand profit per day.
Your interest that you receive on 25,000 rand is the grand sum of 4 rand and 10 cents a day.
Sure.
Why are you saying you? Is it worth it?
Yeah, that's why I said, yo, that's not worth it.
Are you going to become rich?
No.
With this kind of growth on your money, will you be able to make any of your dreams and goals come true?
It is impossible.
So now, an important question is there urgency for you to make a change?
Yes. I can feel it now.
You can feel it. You don't want to stay in this position?
No.
Okay. Now it's very simple. I'm now going to show you the basics of how the financial markets work. First on paper,
Right.
and then I'm going to show you on my phone in real life.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the same 25,000 rand and I'm going to show you the potential of the kind of money that you can make when you trade yourself. Good. Happy with that?
I'm happy.
Okay. So let's start with the basics of the financial markets. I'm going to draw a graph. It looks slightly different to the graphs that we used at school. The graph is going to do this. And if you look at the financial markets over a period of time, you will see fluctuations. Now let me explain to you how the graph looks like this. Here at the bottom, I'm going to put time because every single graph has to have time if you're looking at it over a time period. And when you and I were at school, we had graphs where the time was at the left, at the bottom, and the values were on the left-hand side with rands and cents. What happens on the markets? We change the graph the other way where the rand and cents are over here because we want to easily see second by second what is the value right now. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yes, please. Okay. So I want to teach you 3 things about this graph. 3 very basic concepts about the financial markets. The first thing that I want you to observe is that this graph is going up, down, or sideways. Okay. Second by second. That means in the financial markets, there are always fluctuations. It doesn't matter if you're looking at shares or at currencies or at indices or at commodities. The prices will fluctuate up, down, and move sideways over a period of time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the next thing that I want you to understand is it creates opportunity. I want to explain to you what I mean by it creates opportunity. If you want to make money, what you want to do is buy something cheap and sell it at a higher price so that you can make a profit. I'm going to use this pen as an example. Someone sold me this pen, let's say for 10 Rand. Did they pay 10 Rand for the pen? Yes, I paid 10 Rand. I paid 10 Rand. But for them to sell it to me at 10 Rand, they paid less than 10 Rand. Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's how you make money if you run a spaza shop. You buy milk for 10 Rand, you sell it for 15 Rand. That's how someone made money who sold this board to us. They sold this board to us for a higher price than whatever they bought it for. The difference is profit. Right. Understand the concept? I understand. So what we want to do when we look at the financial markets and make money is we want to buy something low at the bottom. We want to sell it high here at the top somewhere, and when we do that, we make profit. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Okay, let me teach you the third thing. I want to do this often. I'm going to start with a pen again. If someone only sells one pen in their lifetime, are they going to become rich from selling pens? No. What you have to do if you want to become rich from selling pens is sell lots of pens. Lots of pens, yes. How does it relate to the market? Mm-hmm. If you buy and sell once and make a little bit of money, you won't become rich. Right. If you want to become rich, you've got to trade often. You've got to buy here, sell there, make profit. Wait for the market to come down, buy somewhere at the bottom, sell somewhere at the top, make profit. Does that make sense to you? Right. Okay. Any questions on this so far? Yes. Now the graph is going up and down. Yes. So the only time that I have to trade is when it goes up. No. Okay. You can buy and go long and sell and go short. Those are not things that I want to teach you today. Okay. So today, all I want to do is sell the idea of the stock market to you and get you started on the course. And then we will teach you the intricacies that you need to know to make a success from trading. Is that okay? That's okay. All right, let me take my phone. I now want to show you what I did on the board in real life. Okay, so Paul, what I'm going to do now, I want to show you practically the theory that I explained to you on the board. So as a client of ours, we are going to install an app for you on your mobile device called MetaTrader 5. Right. On my phone, you can see it's right here in almost at the bottom middle. It's MetaTrader 5. If I click on it, it'll open MetaTrader 5. And if you'll see on the left-hand side at the bottom corner, at the moment, the highlighted part of the menu says quotes. What you see above this is, I'll go straight to the top left-hand side. It's the US dollar against the Swiss franc. And to the right of that, you can see that we have prices. And you can see that it changes from blue and red, and these values change. Right. Now, often people would wonder, why is it blue or red or whatever? It's a simple explanation. Every single time that the price moves up, it is shown in blue. And when it moves down, it is shown in red. In the chart that you wrote there is the one indicating the blue going up. Yes. Okay. So let me show you that. That's the very interesting thing. At the bottom here, on the left-hand side of my screen, you can see quotes is highlighted. Can you see it shows charts on the right-hand side? Yes. I'm going to click on chart, and suddenly now I'm going to see a chart. Okay. And can you see that this graph looks exactly like I did on the board? Mm-hmm. At the bottom, you can see that there is dates. Mm-hmm. So it shows you as the dates go. Right. And I can go all the way to today that we're making this video, which is the 3rd of March, 2020. Mm-hmm. And what you can see on the right-hand side is values. Mm-hmm. But what I want you to see is I'm actually looking at a chart having the fluctuations as I explained it on the board. Right. Now I can change the time period of this chart. You can see here at the top left, it says D1. If I click on D1, I can make it a 5-minute chart just by clicking on 5 minutes. And now you can see the fluctuations as it happens for real. Now I want to show you this screen. This is very interesting. Can you see that there are highs and lows?
Yes, I can see that.
Okay, now here is my most important question. Just in this little bit that we're looking at, how many opportunities do you see for you to buy low and sell high, buy low and sell high, buy low and sell high? On this very chart on my screen.
Yeah, according to what you showed me earlier, I think you buy here,
Yeah,
from here, then you sell from the top.
exactly. So that's the first one. Then you see there's a second opportunity, a third opportunity, and a fourth opportunity. And this is in the span of 5 minutes.
And there are more than 7 opportunities there.
All right. Do you now understand why I say you've got to trade often?
Yes, I do.
And you can see that it's possible because you see it for real on the software.
Yes.
Okay, now let me show you the important thing from here. I explained earlier that we're going to give you trading signals.
Right.
So on the iPhone, you would go to settings. It's obviously slightly different on Android, but we'll teach you that. On iPhone, you have a mailbox where we send you trading signals. And the first thing I want you to notice is all the trading signals that we've sent, how many there are. So there it says trading signal. That was today at 4 minutes past 9 o'clock. Yesterday, there was 1, 2, 3 for yesterday. The previous day, there was a few, 4 or 5 or 6. If I want to see a trading signal, I would simply go and click on the trading signal and it'll open it for me. And I can now go in and, sorry, I get lots of SMSs with money coming into my bank account, which I guess is not something that I have to complain about. You know, it's always,
No, you don't have to complain. You are blessed. Sir.
there we are. So now let me explain a trading signal to you.
Right.
I've opened this trading signal. As you can see at the top left, it says QT trading signal. That was sent on the 27th of February.
Right.
And it was sent at 9:40 if you look at the top right-hand side of the screen. And it was a trading signal for a company called NHM. Every company has a 3-letter code.
NHM.
Yes. Now, yeah, you have a question.
And this one is where? Is it on the
Johannesburg Stock Exchange.
Okay, right.
So we're going to allow you to trade shares or CFDs on shares on the JSE. We're going to allow you to trade currencies. We're going to allow you to trade commodities,
Wow.
gold, silver, oil. We're going to allow you to trade indices. Wow, everything's available. But once again, those things will teach you once you're a client of mine.
Right.
Now, I want to show you this trading signal and explain to you. Do you see there it says QT trading signal?
Right.
QT is for quick trade because quick trade sends you the trading signal, not stock market code.
Okay.
Quick trade is licensed to provide trading signals.
Okay.
Then it says the 27th of February, that was the date that signal was sent, NHM. And it says buy at 129 Rand 50 cents and target price is 152 Rand. Okay. And then it says stop loss 120 Rand. Now, in my presentation, I'm not going to teach you the stop loss. That is something that you will learn as a client, how to make sure that when you trade, you limit any losses that you could make. Does that make sense? But I want to transfer this information that you see here on the screen, I want to transfer it to this board so that we can do the calculation at ease on the board over there. Right. You've seen everything that we've done here, am I right? Right. I can now go and stop the recording so that I can move back to the board. Is that okay?
That's okay, thank you.
Excellent. All right, now let's go back to my board over here. That trading signal, if I remember correctly, said that we're going to trade NHM. It said that we've got to buy at 129 Rand and 50 cents here at the bottom, and we've got to sell when it reaches 152 Rand at the top over there. You with me?
I'm with you.
So we're going to buy at some point in time, sell at some point in time. The difference between those two is our profit that we make. Yes, I see you have a question. Well, it's easy. If you take a calculator and you say, I bought something for 129.50 and I sold it for, I can see there's a difference in the price, so I must have made some profit.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to practically do it on the next page so that it makes it easy for us. And I am going to use 25,000 Rand. Right? There's a very specific reason why I'm going to use 25,000 Rand. Here, I will use whatever amount I used when I spoke to you about your finances and what you do with your money. I'm using 25,000 Rand because I am conservative. I could have used the 100,000 that you have in your check account. I could have used the $150,000 in your offshore account. I could have. But I want to be conservative. I'm showing you the lowest amount of money. Right. And I'm going to compare the trading figures with what your money is doing for you in South Africa, in your savings account, where it's growing at 6% per annum. So, when we trade, we see that you have 25,000 Rand, and we say that the trading signal says you've got to buy this thing at 129 Rand and 50 cents. Okay. So the first question I have for you, how do I calculate how many shares I will buy? Okay. How do I do that? What do I need to do on a calculator? What do I do? Okay, let me explain to you. You put 25,000 Rand into your calculator. You do the calculation, I'm going to write. Right? Because that's the money that you have, am I right? Yes. So if I refer back to the picture for ease of reference, and I will write it in blue so that it's easy, we've got 25,000 Rand. We are going to buy somewhere in that area. 129.50 cents. Correct. So what do I have to do? I've got to take 25,000 in the calculator. I've got to divide it by 129.50 to see the number of shares that I will have. And how much do I have?
I think it's 193. 193.
That's correct. 193 comma something, am I right?
Yeah.
We're not going to worry about the commas. We just round it down to 193 shares. So I want to make sure that you understand it properly. We've taken the money that you have, in this case 25,000. I know that I'm going to buy, so if I buy, I've got to divide. It's like I have 25,000 Rand. I want to go and buy shirts. Each shirt is selling at 129 Rand and 50 cents. To see how many shirts I can buy, I simply take the money I have, divided by what's the price of the shirts. It'll give me the number of shirts that I can purchase. With shares that work exactly the same. So now I own 193 shares. On the same page, am I right? Right. Now, second by second, after I've done that purchase, I can see that the market is going up. Later that day, the price hits 152 Rand, which on my trading signal was my target price. Now here's the first trick question. Do you understand that as the share price goes up, my shares, the number of shares that I own don't increase? It's only the price of the shares that increase. Okay, does that make sense? Yes. So later that day, I will still own 193 shares, but they are no longer worth 129 Rand 50, they are now worth 152 Rand. So to see how much money I have, it's quite simple. I will, here where I was dividing, I would simply now multiply, and I will multiply the 193 shares with 152 Rand, which is the value right now. And that will give me how much money? 152. Yes.
That would give me 29,336.
Okay, I can see you are looking at this. I'm going to ask you the same questions that I asked before. The first question that I'm going to ask you is, how much profit have you now made?
On this one, I've made 4,336. That's a day.
Well, That's bit, yeah. My next question was, how long did it take you? The answer is, you could have made this money in a day. That fluctuation can happen in a day. I'm going to take my red pen and I'm going to go here and I'm going to circle this, right? I want to circle this because I want to make a comparison. I want to go back and say, Paul, right now you've got 25,000 Rand in the bank in South Africa. How much money are you making per day from that 25,000? Or around 10 cents per day. If you took that money and you started trading, what is the potential now? Huge. Making 4,336. But you and I know you won't always get it right.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there on the laugh of Hardus, when he laughs at the client and they realize that they're making a fuckload of money, or they're not making a lot of money at the moment. And then we are going to carry on with this presentation tomorrow. Just quickly, from everything that you guys have seen at the moment, I'm going to start with the guys inside the training room, and then I'm going to talk to you guys on the screen. So you guys here in the training room, what do you think of this presentation so far? It's not done, it's only halfway. But what stands out?
Well, he's built the report, got the client engaged as well. So the communication is there. He's actually delivering on showing the client what he's getting and what he possibly can get, and the big difference between the two. So I think that is the most, to me, that, you know, when what I was taught in sales, when you deliver a price, you give the price and you shut up. The person that speaks first loses.
Loses the battle.
And that's what he did. Where with him laughing, he gets the client to engage with him. Without him saying, can you see what you're losing? The client is self-visualizing
What is currently happening?
10 cents instead of 4,500 Rand. And with him laughing, he actually engages without saying anything.
Okay.
My sentiment is well, I mean, he's making money. When he's made 4,500 Rand in a day, he made, at the bank is worth something over here.
410 cents.
It's what was it worth going investing my money? That's only taking his savings account, not even taking the other money that he could potentially also use.
Okay. Same there.
But for me, it's also just knowing what you're talking about, man. And that's the confidence that he has.
Okay, that's also a key point.
Yeah, as long as you have the confidence and you get the show to the customer.
Okay, so the two things that they mentioned here now, I'm not sure that everybody can hear the rest of the people inside. One thing that stood out for some of the guys in here is the fact that he showed the client with the amount of money that he's currently got in his own account, what is happening with his money in the bank at that moment. And then he showed the client that should he have become a client of Stock Market College and he would have received the trading signals and the knowledge and so on, that is the kind of money that he could have made with that exact same amount. Now, to be fair, that 4,600 or 300 and what is not going to be an everyday event. Okay. With myself, the experience that I have when it comes to trading, I have made over 30,000 a day, and sometimes I will only make 400 Rand a day. So that all depends on the fluctuation of each and every company or trade that you engage. It's not going to be the same every single day. But the point is that if you take it over a longer period of time, for a monthly period, for instance, and you add it all up and you divide it then by the 30 days, And then you got to weigh your options, which one is going to work out the best for you. Okay. Have I got any questions from the people on my Zoom class?
Yes, you got a question from me. I just wanted to find out how we gonna find our own clients, because like now that guy was a pastor or bishop, and he was just already sitting there. Do we have to find our own clients, or are you gonna provide us
I'm
clients
going
too?
to cover that. I'm going to cover that in the training tomorrow. We are going to make use of the affiliate program, where you will be using your own social media platforms and your own connections to get clients. But we also have a registered database for every single department in our company where we give you clients. So it's going to be a combination of the two. We have a huge database where we will give clients, and then obviously we will get clients from that. How we work with clients. Obviously, I am in the position of having, I've got thousands of clients that have signed up over the years, and all of those, well, those clients who are still trading successfully or still trading, and they want to make more money, they refer people to me. So my client base, and I'm not saying it's going to take you guys quite a while to get to that, but when I say quite a while, I mean like 2, 3, maybe 4 months. I literally sign up clients, even though I don't have to. I sign up new clients every day that gets referred by current clients. Because what we've did, let me just get into the affiliate program quickly. I'm going to explain the affiliate in full tomorrow. The affiliate program, what we did is in the last 10 years that I've been involved in the company, when I started, I had to go and find my own clients. I had to walk around, do door-to-door knocking and shit like that. Now, we don't expect anyone to go and do door-to-door knocking. We do make use of the internet a lot, especially now during the lockdown. We couldn't go and do physical contact with anybody. So that is where most of your clients are going to come from. But with the affiliate program, back in the day when our clients said, you know what, I've got a friend that might be interested. Can I send him to you? Then we said, yeah, by all means. You can, send anybody. The client will come, we will sign up the client, and now both of them are happy. So what we did with the affiliate program is we eventually decided that we've got so many referrals from clients. Why don't we just remunerate our clients for that? So we started the affiliate program, and I'm going to do this quickly on my board, and it's just going to be a short version. We will go into detail with it tomorrow. I know the lighting is a little bit bad, but let me do that quickly. Okay. So Yusuf, to answer your question just in short, your first couple of clients is going to come from the social media advertising that we are going to help you to do. So we're not going to tell you to go and find your own clients. I'm going to take you step by step through training and show you how to generate clients on your social media and obviously off social media. Everything will be included in the training. Again, it's going to be up to every single person here on how much time they want to put into that. But we've got a cake recipe, and the cake is fucking lekker, and we're going to use that same recipe and give that recipe to everybody. If you decide you want to, if you've got this nice recipe for a cake and you want to go and moer mampoer into it, obviously it's going to taste different and the result is going to be different. But just a quick one. So the affiliate program is where we started to pay our clients once they refer people. Now, we never asked our clients, okay, but bring us people and then we'll pay you. We just said, okay, well, here's a guy, he wants to introduce someone else. You know what? If I sign him up, I'm going to give you some money. And then eventually the word started to spread. And I've got 3 clients at the moment that I've signed up in the beginning of the year that are making more money from the affiliate commission than what they are making on the stock market. The one lady, we paid out 3 times during the lockdown, 9,000 Rand a week. And she's got money in a trading account. She's not even trading it. She's just, getting more clients. So how this works is, let's say, for instance, now you get 1 client. All right. This client starts trading. He is happy. He wants to refer another 2 clients to you. This people start trading. Once we sign up these people here, this client over here is going to receive 1,500 Rand per person that he is going to give to us, and we sign up successfully. Okay. Not only that, our affiliate works in 3 levels. So let's say, for instance, now you as a consultant, Yusuf, you're the consultant, you bring this guy, no, this is Yusuf. Yusuf gives us these 2 people. Now I've already said to Yusuf that I'm going to pay you 2,000 Rand per deal, per sale that you make, okay? If you bring me these 2 people, the first 2 people, I'm going to pay you the 2,000 Rand commission, plus you are going to get the 1,500 Rand affiliate commission, which now leaves you that everybody that you sign on your level 1, you will earn 3,500. I'm going to go more into depth regarding that tomorrow, because that does split up once you do not do your own presentations. If you get a senior to do the presentations, they're going to get the affiliate and you get the commission. But we'll get into that tomorrow. Now, once these people start trading, they put money in their trading account and they trade. Yusuf will start earning 6% commission a day per trade. Going in, going out. So once they open a trade, he's going to get 6% commission of the money that they've opened, of the brokerage commission. And once they exit the trade, he's going to get 6% of that. I'm going to show you guys now on the screen how that works. Now these 2 people here decide that they are going to also refer people to us. Once we sign these 2 people up, then Yusuf is only going to get the 2,000 Rand commission. And these guys over here are then going to get the 1,500 Rand per person that they receive, or that they refer. But now these people are going to be on Yusuf's level 2. And on level 2, he is going to get 5% of the brokerage commission that they use to trade. Same story here. These people refer them. And you'll be surprised how quickly people refer other people. Once we started this affiliate program, I thought, no, people's going to think it's a pyramid scheme, it's a this and a that. Fuck, no. We stop it at level 3 because we can't go further than that. Then it really becomes a pyramid scheme. But this is just a networking, marketing, whatever type of vibe. So on level 3, Yusuf's then going to do the presentation to them. He is going to get the 2,000 Rand. These people are then going to get the 1,500 Rand commission each. And Yusuf will get 4% from the brokerage commission of whatever they trade. So at the end of the day, you will be earning 15% commission, brokerage commission, from every single trade that those people place. Okay, this stops at level 3. I will carry on tomorrow with how it works. There's no brokerage commission involved from level 4 downwards, but there is still affiliate commission involved. Okay, so now what happens is you just sign up 2 clients. Once these clients sign up with us, they are happy, and this is, our clients are not obligated to do this. We present to them the affiliate program. If they want to take part in it, they take part in it. If they don't want to take part in it, they don't take part in it. But once they refer one person and they get 1,500 Rand per person, trust me, they're going to refer a fuckload more. All right. So this is the structure. But by using the affiliate program, we give them affiliate training. It's a separate training session which is done by head office. We speak to them, I speak to them, and we show them exactly how this works. Now, I just want to go on, I want to share my screen quickly. I want to go to, let me see. I opened a trading account before the lockdown, about 3 weeks before the lockdown. A client asked me if I can make money, if he can make money with 500 Rand on the JSE. So I said, yeah. And before I said yeah, I actually went and I said yes, and then I went and opened another trading account, and I deposited 500 Rand into that trading account. Let's go in here. I'm going to share the screen now. Okay. Can everybody see my screen? It says there, quick trade, my name and surname. Can you guys see it there on Zoom? Okay. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see this. All right. So what happens is every single client that joins the company is going to get this portal. This is a portal. All right. All of the people get a portal. This is like a self-help banking app. Okay. So let me just see if I can't go into my. It's not on this computer. All right. But just sign in again. Okay, so on this portal, every client gets a portal, and eventually every one of you will also get a portal. So here we can see on the affiliate portal, all of our clients. So underneath this one, for instance, this one is the one I started 3 weeks before the lockdown, and all of the clients that I've signed up since then will be generated underneath my name, and some of the consultants, the clients that they also signed up. So I can go and see here every single client that signed up underneath my portal. Everybody can see this? Okay. So inside this portal, for instance, I will go and see Johannes Jacobus Lauskachne is one of my consultants. He went and sent his link out to a couple of other people. And so far, underneath the demo registrations and not the real accounts, I can see that there's one person that already opened a demo account. If we go back to look at the real accounts, my traders. Now, these are people in the last 6 weeks that have opened daily trading accounts, real accounts. Well, in the last 3 months, actually, who opened the real accounts. And now I can go and see which one of these people are staff members, which one of these people are clients, and I can go and see every single person, what trades they do, what kind of money they make, and so forth and so forth. Okay. For instance, this is one of the clients we signed up before the lockdown. It was the 9th of March we signed him up. This is the mayor of Durbanville, the Western Cape. He started off with his own 5 grand, and he started to trade. He saw that he's going to make a shitload of money, and he eventually decided to deposit more money in his trading account. And you can go and see every single trade that every person does. Can everybody see this? So every single trade, how much money he made on every trade, how much money he lost on every trade, and so on and so on. Okay. This is only for last month and this month. No, I'm lying. This is only for this month. Yeah, every month it starts over. So he went and deposited a shitload more money into his trading account. And he's currently got 140,000 something. All right. Now, just for this month alone, and we are now, what's the date today? The 10th. For this month alone, from this one specific client on this account that I have, I've already made 242 Rand brokerage commission from this client. So I didn't even know when he was going to trade, what he was going to trade. Every time he trades, I make commission. I see that this thing did refresh here in the beginning, but I'm going to do it quickly again and see if it works. You'll see that on the left-hand side of the screen. For this account, I've got a real trading account, which I deposited some money in there. I've deposited 500 Rand in there. I think I've made about 2,000 Rand. The rest is all from my affiliate commission, which I transferred back to the account the whole time. I'm going to show you guys how we do this quickly. This can go to your trading account, you can go to your bank account, whatever the case may be. So this affiliate commission here, every time you have a person underneath your name and they start trading, this is now on 166. I'm going to just refresh and see if someone has traded in the last couple of minutes. What just happened? It went from 166 to 166 Rand and 7 cents. Okay. So someone placed a very small trade within the last 3 minutes that I've been on because it refreshed as soon as I opened the page. So every time someone trades and you refresh your page, that amount there is going to just go up and up and up. So what I'm going to do now, there's 166 Rand and 7 cents. Just to show you guys by tomorrow, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to my transfer funds. I'm going to transfer from my affiliate account to my real account the amount of 166 Rand. And I'm going to say confirm.
Hello.
Say okay. Now I'm going to refresh it again. Everybody see it still says there 166. Refresh it. Now my trading account is going to be more and my affiliate commission is going to be more. And since I've done that, I made another 7 cents. You guys saw that. Now it's on 0.14. So keep in mind now, this is on 0.14 cents. Huh?
I was sitting
5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. By tomorrow morning, we're going to enter again into this specific account, and I'm going to show you guys what the amount is that I have then. Now, this is only on the small trading account that I have and the small portal that I have. On the larger account, with larger amounts, so on and so on. I just want to mute whoever is. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to get to this a little bit later, but this is the kind of money that you can make and you don't even know it. So in the last month, just from that one person, I made almost 300 Rand. In total, I'll have to go and look there, but it's probably, if I look at my trades that I did on this account, because I don't trade a lot on this account, I made approximately just over 2 grand so far, and we're only on the 10th, or under 2,000 Rand, and we're only on the 10th. Okay, I'm going to refresh it again quickly. Still stays at 14. All right. So now through this portal, we go back to the affiliate portal, and we go here by promotional material. And this is where we are going to do our advertising. All right. So for the first week or two, you guys are going to use this link that I have here. And eventually we will, when the sales start pouring in, we're going to open you your own portal. You're going to use your own advert. But if you, for instance, go and click on the banners here, you'll see that there's adverts for Quick Trade. There's adverts for Stock Market College. There's adverts for the affiliate program for Stock Market and the affiliate program for Quick Trade. Now I want to go and post some ads on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I click on that. It's going to give me all the available options that I have here. So once you, if you go and look at these, there's a just a picture of whatever. So you can choose what picture you want to use. I am, for instance, going to say, all right, let's click on this one. I'm going to go to Facebook, click on the Facebook icon. It's going to take me to Facebook, and now I can say something. I've sent my Stock Market Affiliates Facebook link and my own Facebook account link on the group. I want you all to go and friend me and like the affiliate page. All the ads that I place on a daily basis are there, and you can go and you can just go and copy and paste it. The wording, all the messages that I put there with, and so on and so on. So what I usually do, we're going to go into this a little bit more tomorrow, but I just want to show you. You can leave this page. Let me go to my Facebook. Let me go to my page. Let's see quickly when is the last time. So here is one of the, can everybody see the Facebook page? Okay. So here is the last time that I posted. This was on the 5th of May. And I will go and add a message like this. Okay. There in that previous block, you go and add a message like this. What does help is if you tag other people, because if you place an ad, only your friends can see it. But if you tag other people, you tag your friends, then their friends can also see it. And we have done about 60% of our business during the lockdown by doing this. Just this and this alone. This is stuff that we haven't done before the lockdown, and now we do it, and it's been working. All right. So, just want to see something quick. Okay, so on that account, I want you guys to look here quickly. I'm going to close this This is a trade that I open on that specific account. Can I close it? Not yet. You can see the profit there. Okay, so that was, I opened this morning. I'm going to close I've done. Now we go back to the, can everybody still see the affiliate thing?
Yeah.
Are we back there?
Yeah.
So this morning I opened an account. I opened the trade. I opened the trade at 12:55. This was this afternoon. No. While you guys were busy with the video. And I closed the trade at 14:29. I want you to look at the screen. Look at where my real account is.
4, 5, 1, 2. Holy shit. Sorry.
So I just made 900 Rand profit in about an hour, and that's by trading oil. Can you guys, if I go here quickly, this is what I'm using. Can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
The Investec one, investing.com. The graphs.
Yes.
So that's the oil. I invested in there just a little bit earlier and it went up. Okay, that's analysis, but we're not going to get into that. We'll go there a little bit later. Okay. So to get back to the point, we're going to go through all of this affiliate training tomorrow. We're going to see what we can do. And I'm going to show you guys all this. One of the questions that you will be asking me tomorrow after you went on the website and so on, is can I trade? Yes. Everybody that is currently on this group, you can become a consultant and a client, or you can just become a client, or you can just become a consultant, whatever the case may be. One of the biggest problems that I'm sitting with at the moment, well, not at the moment, for the last 3 years, is that the consultants that work for me make a fuckload of money and then they become clients. Then I have to retrain people. Okay. So some of them become stay consultants and they become clients. But the journey that they have with us makes them a lot more successful financially for themselves. I am not going to promise any of you that you will be making $1 million within the next year or become a millionaire within the next year. But I can promise you that 5 years from now, you will not have to fucking ask anybody any more money. You won't have to look at any more price tags when you go and shop for something. When you got to think about when last did you actually go and buy something at a shop and not look at the price? And that's the mindset you got to think to yourself. That's how I want to live. That's what I want to do. I want to just go, and I bought a car last year, November, Audi, the new A5 S-Line. I didn't even know what it costs. I know what my installments are every month now, but I didn't know what the full price was. Something like that. You need to go and get your mindset to the fact that you want to get to the point where I just want to go and take something off the shelf and put it in my fucking trolley, and when I get to the till, swipe it. There we go. If you've got that hunger and you've got that mindset, then we're going to have a lovely road ahead. Okay. Guys, I've posted some more videos on the group, YouTube links. You'll see that on the group, the latest one that I've posted was the one that you were watching now with Hardis. Before that, that is a client that joined us in 2018. He was making an average of maybe 4,000 a week or so. Now he's making 32,000 a week. He contacted us again because he wanted to know what he should do with all his trading funds and what's the legal implications for tax and this and that. And he is, I think, 23 years old and he has his own accountant. Or he's 24 or something. So you'll see over there that he had to get himself an accountant just for his trading account. So that is what we're going to aim for. Okay. There's some other videos, some presentations, 3 presentations. 2 are in English. One is with a woman, one is with a guy, and then there's one in Afrikaans with another guy. All 3 presentations are completely different, but they are also the same. The structure, the way I do things, the closing, the pricing, and all of that will be exactly the same. It's just the way that I approach the person and the way that I speak to the person or answer the questions or whatever the case may be. Okay. So for tomorrow, we are going to carry on with the rest of the PowerPoint presentation. I want you guys to go and make yourself a little bit more familiar. This presentation that I showed of Hardes, I do not expect anybody to be able to do that presentation by the end of tomorrow. But hopefully, at least by the end of this week, do half of it. Tomorrow, I will also explain how we're going to go about getting your first clients and what your role will be in getting that first clients and signing up those first clients. And then we will basically take it from there. What I do want is every single person that's currently still online to please go and think of 2 questions that you can ask me tomorrow. One, the first question must be you as a consultant asking me a question regarding the company or the job. And the second question must be you as a client asking me something regarding our services. So I will have enough time tomorrow to listen to everybody's questions, and we will answer them, and then we will carry on with the training after that. And yeah, please go visit the website, stockmarketcollege.co.za. You can find everything on there. I did post the link on the group as well. There are some videos of Hardes that he also posted. And let me see, what else did I post? All right. And then the videos, I'm going to upload this recording of this training session also, and I will send you the links for that for anybody who wants to go over it. All right. We do have, from tomorrow, I'm going to urge you guys to do affiliate training at least once a week. Affiliate training is from 6:30 in the evening till 7:30, and then on a Saturday it's from 9:30, I think, till 10:30. It's an hour of your day that Kate from head office, she does the presentation, she does the training. You only need to do it once. But if you obviously want to learn a bit more, once a week would be fine. There she explains in detail, in depth, what is the easiest ways to generate new clients through the affiliate program. Okay. Are there any questions for me before we end the meeting? Just run through my screen here. If anybody has a question, you can just raise your hand. If you don't have a question, you can just put a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. All right. Okay, so this is the first time that I've done Zoom training, and I really hope that I could teach you guys something. And we will rejoin again tomorrow. Same username of the same meeting ID and the same password will be used for tomorrow's meeting. Please log on again at 10 to 10, and then we will start at 10 o'clock. Okay. If there's nothing else, guys, you can all start leaving the meeting. Thank you very much. We will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you.